today we are going to enlighten you, educate you, and let you know what has been going on right now in our football club. But most especially, we have to talk about Chelsea. You guys know that Chelsea has been in the market of loaning and also reloaning. Like they are selling and also they are buying. And then again, earlier today, we have meant to know that Chelsea are now very serious in signing Xavi Simon. Xavi Simon is a midfielder who plays for RB Leipzig. How is this guy going to fit into Chelsea if Chelsea sign him? And he's not going to come cheap. He's just 22 years old from Netherlands, which we also called Holland. A good thing you need to know about this guy is young. He's a very young player who has also been looking out to the life of so many other young players in Chelsea. If you watch Xavi Simon, he's somebody that is on. He's the one who is interested in moving to a Premier League club. It's not as if he's specific about a particular club he wants to join. He is just very interested in joining one of the Premier League club. He just want to come to Premier League. This is his dream. So Xavi Simon is somebody that Chelsea are currently interested in right now as a stand. And as he stands right now, this guy is just 22 years old of age and a very good midfielder from Netherlands. And again, it's not only Chelsea interested in, but if you take a look at what is happening right now, you notice that it is Chelsea who are more serious about the player because Arsenal are also interested in him. But as it stands right now, Arsenal are only focusing, they are just focusing on Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres is somebody that Arsenal wants in the club and they want to make everything happen. They want everything possible to bring the player into their club. This is something fans also need to know concerning Arsenal. But what about other players who Chelsea are also interested in, like the like of Morgan Rogers, Aston Villa player, an attacking midfielder from Aston Villa, who Chelsea are currently interested in, which is Morgan Rogers. Is another player that Chelsea are looking up to. They want the player in their squad, but they feel maybe Aston Villa will ask for so many big amount of money. But there are other ways that Chelsea can use to sign this particular player. One of those ways happen to be Chelsea looking out of this player, they want this player, and Aston Villa are also looking to sign a striker. Aston Villa are interested in Nicola Jackson. I think this will be an open door for Morgan Rogers. So if you ask me, Morgan Rogers is somebody that had already had idea about Premier League football. He already know how Premier League football operates and he know what to do with Premier League football. So I will, on my own, let's assume I have a chance in Chelsea. I would love Chelsea to go for Morgan audience. You are welcome. Those who have been joining us, thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to like our video. Don't also forget to follow us. So I think it's a very good thing for Chelsea Football Club to keep bringing in experienced players. Guys, please help us to like this live video. Help us to like the live video. So it's a very good thing that Chelsea should bring in some experienced players. If you take a look at Manchester United, you also notice that Manchester United has been signing players in the Premier League. They have been signing players who have already understand the league, players who are already in the Premier League, who had an idea about the tournament. If you take a look at how they are operating, signing Brian Ubuemo from Brentford, the Premier League club, then sign Matthias Cunha, another Premier League player. You are welcome, Robes. Thank you for joining us. So I'm also happy about what Chelsea are doing so far because nobody expects Chelsea to win against PSG in the Club World Cup final. So they put on a lot of good work where people are saying that they are too young, they don't stand a chance to win. They were able to showcase their talents, they were able to push forward and help the team. So it's a very good idea for the owner and also Enzo Maresca, who has also been the coach, helping the young players to grow their side. So another player that Chelsea are also looking at is Kahim, a very good player from Juventus. Chelsea also talk about this player, and it is not just that Chelsea are going to bring Xavi Simons and you are expecting other players of Chelsea to be around. If you are Chelsea fans, as Chelsea are bringing, they are also ready to sell. You guys already know that Chelsea has sell out Petrovic. Petrovic last season was on low at Southport, but as it stands right now, Petrovic has already been sold to Bournemouth and Chelsea had a lot of cash from him. And then again, if you watch the other players who are Chelsea are still loaning out, take a look at Momodo Sarr. Momodo Sarr is a player that Chelsea signed not even quite long ago from Southport. And then they have also reloaned back the player to Southport because they want the player to develop more. They want the player to have more idea of football. Take a look at Kedrick Pius. Chelsea has loaned him to Southport again. Then Mike Penders, the young Chelsea goalkeeper, also went on loan at Southport. You guys can see. So now, if Chelsea should sign Xavi Simon from RB Leipzig, if it happens Chelsea sign Xavi Simon from RB Leipzig, they are going to sell players like Christopher Nkunku. they will sell him because there will not be a space for Christopher Kuku to be in the team and Xavi Simons will also be in the team. They will not have a good game time. So Chelsea plans to sell Christopher Kuku for £35 million. Manchester United has asked about him, but Bayern Munich has also talked about him. So now we are going to be expecting if Xavi Simons joins Chelsea, person like Christopher Kuku will open doors to leave the club. Raheem Sterling is also a player who Chelsea think about selling him permanently, and Chelsea are asking for £20 million. Just £20 million they are going to sell Raheem Sterling. Last year he was on loan at Arsenal. He did not perform at a high level. That's why Arsenal did not make the loan deal permanent. This is something also fans need to know. Then again, if you take a look at Raheem Sterling, 3 years ago Chelsea signed him from Manchester City, and they spent around £47 million on him. So now, as it stands right now, Raheem Sterling is a top player whereby Chelsea would love to sell. They are not even including him in the squad. Like Enzo Maresca does not fancy him. He's not part of the project. It is not only him. Also expect the depart of João Felix, another Portugal winger. João Felix will also leave Chelsea Football Club. It is on stand that Enzo Maresca did not include João Felix on his um, on his future plan. So he's thinking about selling the player. This is another player that Chelsea fans should be expecting leaving the team. Then again, we will talk about another striker who should leave the team right now is Nicolas Jackson. Chelsea have already put a price tag on him. They are demanding for €100 million, that is £80 million. And Manchester United and one of the clubs is serious about Nicolas Jackson. It is not only them, Aston Villa has also talked about them, and AC Milan and Inter Milan has talked about it. But Nicolas Jackson has said no to both AC Milan and Inter Milan. He does not want to go into that league. Jackson wants to remain in the Premier League. So if he should move away from Chelsea, it's either Manchester United or Aston Villa. I was also surprised that Jackson is also rejecting a club. You are welcome, Marcus Nikos. Thank you for joining us. So I'm also surprised on my own that Nicolas Jackson is rejecting a club. This was my first time because I was even thinking maybe if a club come for him, he will just go to enjoy the club. But another thing we need to talk about is that as Chelsea fans, why is it that Nicolas Jackson, you are welcome, Marcus Nikos, thank you for joining us. So why is it that Nicolas Jackson, Chelsea fans are saying that the player is not performing at the top level, he's not doing well, that they do not want him in the squad, but other big clubs are still coming for him. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. If Chelsea finally sell him, the player will go there and make form, and then along the line, Chelsea fans will now start regretting why they sold him. I hope this is not what I'm just thinking. I'm just saying my mind because Chelsea fans were saying that Nicolas Jackson is not living up to his expectation. He's not in that class. He's not in that level. He's not scoring goals. He's not helping the team. But Manchester United is coming for him. They are even ready to pay. They are talking about him seriously. Aston Villa is coming for him. Like, I'm still surprised. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. You see, sometimes it is not about all about scoring goals, helping the team, helping the club. You guys should also think about players like Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard at Chelsea he was in top level. Then he signed for Real Madrid. And when he signed for Real Madrid, what he was doing at Chelsea, he was unable to do it there. And if you also check Manchester United, you also notice that things like that has happened. There was a time they signed Di Maria from Real Madrid to Manchester United. He was not performing at a top level. So it happened like that. Don't be surprised. A player that is not working well in your team might leave your club and go to another club, and from there he will make difference. If you watch, if this the same way that Cole Palmer is playing for Chelsea right now, let's assume it was the same way he was playing for Manchester City. Manchester City would have sold him. Take a look at the difference right now, how Cole Palmer is helping his team. The Chelsea team. Let's assume it was the same team. He's going to do well. Marcus said, what do you think about Madueke going to Chelsea? The same thing. I asked myself the same question, Marcus. I also asked myself the same question. Chelsea just allow Madueke to join a rival club. You know, I just started using my YouTube account. Normally, I go on live on Facebook because I have more followers on Facebook. I prefer going on Facebook. So I just think about it. Let me also be coming on live on YouTube time by time. So on daily basis, I go online on Facebook to talk about football. So if you check my Facebook page, I make use of the same name, Marvelous Audio TV on Facebook. I'll go on live on daily basis, interrupt your fans, tell them what is happening about this Chelsea team and other big clubs. So that is what I do. So recently, I just think about let me also be going live on YouTube once in a while. That is why I've started today. So I believe I will be coming on live on daily basis as well. I'll try my best to be coming on live on daily basis because I do a lot on Facebook already. So it is time for me to also come on this platform to tell people what has been going on about this football stuff. So if you take a look at Madueke, like as I said earlier, Chelsea believes that Madueke is not living up to expectation. Madueke is not performing at the top level. So it is something we also need to talk about. When Madueke newly joined Chelsea, the first season, the way he was performing is not up to this level. And now that Madueke has currently started performing, but we cannot still also blame Chelsea. If you watch, we cannot blame Chelsea because in that position, Chelsea has a lot of good players in that position. You can sign ever walk alone. So Jerry 522, thank you for joining us. Help us to like the video and not forget to subscribe. So, if you take a look at Madueke's situation at Chelsea, and when I look at it in both sides, both the Chelsea club side and also Madueke's situation, then again, Arsenal, I talk to myself, let's assume I'm Madueke, or you that you are watching me are Madueke. Can you be in a club whereby you will not be playing? Because Madueke already observed, he has already noticed that he is not going to start playing regular next season. Players like this has not even yet joined Chelsea. Like there is no Esther William now, and there is a big competition in Chelsea. Chelsea is not like other club. If you are not doing well, you are not going to play. It's not like other club. Even if you are not doing well, they will keep giving you the chance. You see, Chelsea has passed that stage of last year that they don't have enough players in some position. Like if you watch last season, you understand that it was only Nicola Jackson as a striker. So and Chelsea keep using him. Even when he starts missing chance, Chelsea keep using him. You can see now Chelsea is now different. If you take a look at his stats, Chelsea has bring in two new strikers, Leon Delap and also Ja Pedro. So that will also bring a big competition for anybody who is at that position before now. So Nicola Jackson will have a big competition to play. If you take a look at other wing area, in that Chelsea right wing forwarder, you will notice that there is Nicola Jackson. I mean, sorry to say, there is Madueke in that position. There is Pedro Neto in that position. There is also Koe Palmer who can play in that position. And also Esther William is coming in. And other players like Christopher who can also play from that position. Also with Ja Pedro, the striker. You can also play any part of the front line. Ja Pedro can play. So there is going to be a bigger competition coming season at Chelsea. And Chelsea did not stop. They are still signing. If you watch right now as I speak to you, Chelsea are still interested in signing Xavi Simon, Arobelezi midfielder, who can also play across almost 3 or 4 different positions. So this is to tell you that Chelsea team are not smiling. They want young players and young players who are ready to work. Unlike Madueke. Madueke is somebody that does not want competition. He just want to be in that front line. He just want to be a regular starter. And Chelsea are not ready for that. One thing about Enzo Maresca is that even if today you play a game today and you score up to like 4 goals in one particular match, if it is the next game you don't perform, you don't train hard, you will not play. This is one thing about Enzo Maresca, the Chelsea coach. That is something most Chelsea players don't like. Somebody like Madueke, Nkoku, if you watch them, they play lazy football. They will not mark, they will not rush the ball. If it's not of recent, I have seen Nkoku trying to recover ball back to Chelsea. If it's not of recent, I started seeing Nkoku try to move ball forward. Unlike before, Nkoku was lazy with the game. If you take a look at the beginning of last season, you will notice that Nkoku was somehow a bit lazy unlike before. So if you check right now, this is one of the reasons Chelsea want to sell people like Nkuku, Raheem Sterling, Ja Pedro, Ja Felix, and also people like Ben Chilwell. If you check most of those people, it's not as if they are lazy. It is because of their salary. Because Chelsea does not want any player who will be earning a very big salary. They just want to focus on their team. They just want to focus on people who are interested in playing the game. This was the same thing that happened to Jadon Sancho. Blues Lock. Hi bro, love from the Indonesia. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on daily basis right now. I've made my mind that I'll be coming on this platform to offer the same thing I'm offer on Facebook. Because on Facebook I go on live on daily basis. I have more followers on Facebook. So I just decided to be coming on live on YouTube as well. So to share more updates because I believe there are so many people who are not coming on live video on YouTube to talk about football. If you watch me, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I talk about football clubs. I talk about football club, give update that concern on football club. Today I'm just starting my YouTube live. I believe from now henceforward I'll be coming live on daily basis to come and share update that concern on football club. If I have the chance, I'll be coming on every day, just like as I do on Facebook. Because on Facebook I go on live on daily basis to share update that concern on football club. So guys, don't forget to like our live video. Then again, talking about the aspect of Chelsea selling Nkunku, then again, Madueke is already sold to Arsenal. I don't think it's a bad idea because Madueke is somebody, to me, I feel that he's going to work well with Arsenal, and Arsenal also want to win trophy. So if you take a look at Arsenal team right now, they have a lot of good players in the squad, and again, Madueke on his own has already seen that Arsenal has a lot of good players. He is thinking that Arsenal are going to win the next Premier League with all the players they already gathered, with all the evidence and also with all the idea of Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal head coach. So Madueke believes they stand the chance to win trophies next season. So he decided to join them. When Arsenal come for him, he never said no. He said he want to join, and you cannot blame Madueke because everybody wants a better place. Everybody wants a better team for himself. Everybody, if you're a footballer, you also want a better club that will make things easy for you. Nobody is looking for hardship in this life, so everybody is looking for something that he or she will benefit from. So that is why you see Madueke moving to Arsenal. So it's not a big deal why he moved to Arsenal. So it's a very good thing to me. I feel it's a very good thing. What do you think about the Jews now? So that is just what you guys also need to know concerning what has been going on right now at Arsenal. Arsenal had a lot of good players, so I'm not writing them off from winning the next Premier League because they have some good players. And what happened to Arsenal sometimes is because of injury. When injury comes like that, they cannot deal with injury, and then before you know, they will drop out of the league. So that is what is always affected them. And this time around, they are prepared. They came prepared this time around because if you take a look at Arsenal, most area, they are just like Chelsea. Most area on the pitch, they have up to 2 or 3 different players in some good positions. So I'm not writing them off from the next Premier League. Also with Liverpool, Liverpool has they have spent a lot of money. They have spent a lot of money, so we are expecting a good result from Liverpool Football Club as well. If you take a look at them, recently they also signed Ugo Ekitike from Frankfurt. They paid 95 million euro in total. In total, everything, both in bonuses and everything, they have paid 95 million euros to Frankfurt, which happened to be the team of Ugo Ekitike. And then it's not just that, they also signed players from Arabi League, players like Florian Wirtz, the German midfielder, has joined in a very high purchase, and also with Jeremy Flyball, who joined as a replacement of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who leave Liverpool to join Madrid as a free agent. So, and then they signed Milo Kakas from Bournemouth. Is a very good player again. Then just like Arsenal also do signing some good classic players into their team, and also Manchester United as well. Although Manchester United are still lacking some players in some area which they plan to sort out before the season will begin. Because Manchester United are currently interested in signing a striker right now, and they are interested in Arab Belize striker Benjamin Mexico, also with Chelsea striker Nicola Jackson. Those are the 2 people Manchester United are currently considered as a striker. After signing Brian Obuemo and also signing Matthias Cunha from Wolverhampton, Manchester United right now as it stands, they are also interested in bringing in a new goalkeeper because their current goalkeeper Andrew Onana had a hamstring injury and it's going to take him up to like 3 to 4 months before he returns back to playing. So Manchester United are currently looking for a new striker. This is what fans also need to know concerning Manchester United, concerning other teams. So if we talk about Manchester City, as it stands right now, Manchester City are not planning or talking about signing any player for now because they believe what they have already is okay for them. So you just want to improve the team by training and also doing some work. But as it stands right now, Manchester City are ready to sell their goalkeeper. They want to sell the goalkeeper, which is the Brazilian goalkeeper Ederson, who was the first choice, who is the first choice of Manchester City. City are interested in selling the players out. They want to sell the player out. But one thing you guys also need to know about Manchester City, it is not by free because this player is already 30 years old. It's not by free. So Galatasaray, who is coming for him, are ready to pay 3 million euros. That is around 2.1 million pounds. So City are actually considering the offer. With the look of things, they might sell the goalkeeper because they already have some good option, and also they can also collect the money, add to it, and buy another goalkeeper. This is something also fans need to know concerning that aspect. As for Barcelona, you guys already know that Barcelona has given the number 10 jersey to Lamine Yamal. This player is somebody that so many people have been looking up to because this player is a very young player. He started his career with Barcelona at the age of 15, whereby he was wearing the 47 jersey. Then later on he wear 27, and then he also wear 19, and right now number 10 in progress. You guys we see for that Yamal is getting in progress. So as it stands right now, Barcelona are currently interested in bringing a winger. They have found a particular winger already. Before now, Barcelona were interested in signing Nico Williams. The deal did not go through. The player stayed with his club, Atletico Bilbao. Then Barcelona turned their attention to Liverpool and Colombia player Luis Diaz. And then what Liverpool want before the player can leave the club, Barcelona cannot meet up with it because Liverpool were wanting around 75 million euros, while Barcelona are only offering 47. So they leave the deal, and now last they have gotten Marcus Rashford, the English striker who played for Manchester United, has now moved from Manchester United to Barcelona on loan. It is a loan anyway, and then the loan also involve a permanent basis. Like if Barcelona want, they can pay and make the loan permanently and have the player. And then again, before the player joined Barcelona, he has to reduce his contract. He has to reduce his salary. The salary he reduces by 15%. So it's a very good idea because that is the only way you can know that a player want to play for your club. When a player want to play for your club, it is very easy and also obvious for you to know because the player is going to ready to do anything possible to be in that your club. So if you watch right now, you also notice that Rashford actually have Barcelona on his heart. He have Barcelona on his mind. He want to join Barcelona. That's why you see him leaving Manchester United by reducing his contract by 15%. Bro, did you know what reducing your contract by 15% means? There are so many other players there that Chelsea were interested in before. Just to reduce the salary by 2%, they refused. So it was a good one for Rashford having that kind of courage because he has dreamed for a very long time that he wants to play for Barcelona. So he have to reduce his contract by 15%. It is too big, way too big. Let me tell you about it. So I'm happy for Marcus Rashford. So Pogba, who has formerly played for Manchester United, has to talk about it. There is this guy, popular influencer called I Show Speed. He's a very popular person. Most people know him. You are welcome, Christ. Thank you for joining us. So this guy has interviewed Pogba, asking him what he feel about Manchester United current squad. Why is it that Manchester United are selling some of their players? Then Pogba's response was so quite good. According to Pogba, he said he's happy that Marcus Rashford has joined Barcelona as a player. If you are no longer wanted in the club you are, you have to look for a new club if you are still playing football. This is the response of Pogba to Asho Speed when he was in interview with Asho Speed. Then he continued saying that as for Manchester United, I cannot blame Manchester for selling some of their players and because Manchester United had a new coach. Ruben Amorim is a new coach in the squad already, so he has think about he's not trusting some players in the squad. He does not trust some of those players in the squad. That is why he have to sell them to buy the ones he trusts. And if the coach is not winning, if his coach is not performing at a high level, they are going to sack him, according to Pogba. So Pogba make it clear that it is not by force. Players will definitely leave a club if a new coach coming into a new club. It has to just be like that. This is something you guys also need to know concerning what I'll be going on in football right now. So let us know who you think will win the Premier League coming season because this next Premier League is not going to be like the old one because the past Premier League, this was the first time we are all witnessing for the past, let's say for the past 10 years, this was the first time, last year was the first time the Premier League winner is winning with 70 something point. Before that, we used to know Premier League winner used to win with 89, 90 something point, either 92, 91, 89 point. This is how the Premier League has been winning for the past 8 years. So, but last season, you can notice and also get to know that most clubs are not serious. That is just the truth. Most clubs are not serious last season. So that is what you guys need to know. So today was the day that Manchester United also announced the signing of Bryan Mbeumo. Mbeumo joined Manchester United from Brentford, a Premier League club. This is why most Manchester United fans were so happy because if the Manchester United team does not have anything issue of what we call what's it called, dressing room. If they don't have any issue in the dressing room, if all players want to work, it is the best time for Manchester United to start winning games coming season because they have a lot of quality players. If you take a look at Manchester United right now, you will also agree with me that it is not easy for a club to have some good players like Bruno Fernandes and also have Matthias Cunha and then again have Bryan Mbeumo. Those players are very, very talented already, and with the look of things, I think Manchester United also stand a chance to be competitive for the Premier League title coming season because if you watch Manchester United, they are not going to be playing they are not going to play in any Europe competition. They are just going to focus on the Premier League and also maybe probably the Carling Cup, the FA Cup, which is not that even matter. It's Premier League who is matter. So with all the players they have gotten so far, with the likeness of Matthias Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, and also Brian Ubuemo, if they can also able to get the striker which they are looking for right now, they are looking at Arobin striker Benjamin Siko and also Chelsea striker Nicola Jassy. So if it happens, Manchester United were able to get a striker and also get a goalkeeper because they are also interested in getting a goalkeeper. That will open door for Manchester United to also competing for the Premier League. So you can also write Chelsea off from this coming Premier League. One thing you need to know about it is because Chelsea are also working well. They are working towards the trophy. But according to Chelsea owners, they are not in pressure. They are not currently. Let me put it there. They are not waiting. They are not waiting. It is not by force that Chelsea must win Premier League coming season. So all they want is Enzo Maresca to keep building the team that will uh, win this trophy for a very long time. So because that is why you see Chelsea buying young players. When those young players come together, play together, and understand each other, it's going to be a very way big business in upfront in years to come. Let's say 2 to 3 years to come again. When the player mature together, get to know play together, mature, and also get to know each other better. So it will open a door for Chelsea to start playing better. Because if you watch Chelsea right now, they are signing players below the age of 25 years old. They sign players below the age of 25 years old. They keep players. They want the players to work well, work together. And if you watch, that is why you can see Chelsea also interested in signing Arobe Lizzie midfielder Xavi Simons, who is from Netherlands, and also this player is just 22 years old of age. So that is to tell you that Chelsea are actually ready to compete for many years to come. That is why you see players like that coming in. Then when we talk about Jadon Sancho, Sancho is somebody that Chelsea will have liked to keep because before Sancho joined Chelsea, there was an agreement between Chelsea and Manchester United concerning Jadon Sancho that if Chelsea finish from 1 to 8, they are going to make the loan deal of Jadon Sancho a permanent one. But if they refuse to make the loan deal a permanent one when they qualify when they finish from 1 to 8 in the last Premier League, they are going to pay a fine which is around £5 million. So and then Sancho joined Chelsea. But Chelsea had a rules that they are not going to be paying their player more than 200,000 a week. 200,000 euros a week. So they have an agreement. Chelsea owners had an agreement. They're not going to pay any player more than 200,000 euros a week. So when Sancho joined, Sancho's salary was around 300 for Manchester United. So Chelsea were paying him 100, while Manchester are paying the remaining 200 to complete the money for Sancho. But along the line, Jadon Sancho finished the season with Chelsea, and Chelsea finished fourth in the Premier League table. I mean, was it fourth or third? So they finished above the 8th position that Manchester United given to them. So when they finish, it means that Chelsea had to pay Manchester United £25 million to make the loan deal permanent, or they will pay the fine of £5 million. So then Chelsea has contacted Sancho's agent asking him to reduce his salary so that he can stay. Sancho said no. Then Chelsea offered him 150 a week, and Sancho said no. Then Chelsea offered 180 euro, 180 million, 180,000 euros a week, which is 180k a week. So, but Sancho said no. When Chelsea offered him 190,000 euros, Sancho said he will think about it. Along the line, thinking about it, later he said no, he does not want to stay, that he wants to return back to Manchester United. So Chelsea cannot high his salary because with that salary 190, that means he has already passed the salary of Enzo Fernandez, passed the salary of Moses Caicedo, passed the salary of Koye Palmer. So Chelsea cannot hide it anymore. The only player currently right now in the squad of Chelsea that is earning 200 is Reece James. Other players who earn above that are all that they have all left the club. Like Raheem Sterling, who had up to 300 or something, was on loan last season at Arsenal. Also with Ben Chilwell, who earned around 200 or something plus, was also on loan at Crystal Palace. Other players who are any bigger, they have already left the club. Chelsea has already set them or loaned them out. So the only player who was involved with the squad was Reece James, who is earning up to 200. Then Wesley Fofana, those are the only players who are earning up more than that. So Chelsea offered him 190, said no. So today we have all heard the rumors that Jadon Sancho is now ready to join Juventus. He's ready to join Juventus, and even the initial amount of money, which is the transfer market that Manchester were asking for, the transfer market that Manchester were asking for, it was 25 million euros before, but Juventus are only ready to pay 15 million, and Manchester has accepted 15 million. Let's assume Chelsea want to pay, they will have paid 25 million, which is a way 10 million euros bigger than what Juventus are currently offering to Manchester United, and they have accepted. And Jadon Sancho, the sweetest part right now is Jadon Sancho has now reduced his salary. reduce your salary so that you can stay at Chelsea. He said no. Now he has finally reduced his salary and he wants to join Juventus. So this is something also you guys need to know concerning what has been going on right now in football. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to follow us. Remember, Derek, the Real Madrid striker Derek. There is this guy called Derek. I don't know if I pronounce the name whether Derek or Edric. So this guy is from Brazil. He played for Real Madrid. He has already turned 90 years old today. So happy birthday to him. Yesterday it was the birthday of Erling Haaland, who turned 25 years old for Manchester City. So another happy birthday again. So we need to be wishing all of those players well because nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows where the player will play for next again. Just like Brian Wemo, who has finally left Brentford for many years. He has been in Brentford playing his football, so he has now left. So Brian Wemo will be wearing the number 19 jersey at Manchester United. In case you have not known, he will be wearing the number 19 jersey. Even before he was announced, we have already known he's going to be putting on the number 19 jersey with Manchester United. Wemo signed a 5 years contract with Manchester United from now to June 2030. So that is when the contract will be over. So as I said earlier, don't forget that Chelsea are much interested in signing Azar Simon from RB Leipzig, and also this guy called Sonigu. Sonigu is playing for Atletico Madrid. He has spent 70 years at Atletico Madrid. There was a time he was even loaned to Chelsea, I think half a season. Was it like full season? It was supposed to during the time of either Lampard or Sarri. So that was how he joined Chelsea back then. And then he played do so well. And later he moved back to his current club, Atletico Madrid. He has finally announced that he's going to leave Atletico Madrid as a free agent. And then again, the club has also freed him. The player is already a free agent. And Flamengo, a Brazilian club, is now interested in signing the player. Let us know what you think. Ruben Amorim, the head coach, is also still looking for a striker. As I told you guys earlier, he's looking for a striker. Not only a striker, they are also interested in bringing a goalkeeper before the upcoming season will begin. This is something you guys also need to know. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to share, like our video, help us to share. Let us know what you think under the comment section on daily basis. From now, before I have not been coming live on YouTube. This is I think today make it my second time. The first time I came, I have not been coming more than like let's say 2 weeks right now. I have not been on live on YouTube, but I just plan I want to start coming on live on YouTube because so many people make use of Facebook, TikTok, and the rest. But I just plan let me become on live on YouTube and spread the news about our football club. Remember, we don't do fake news and also we don't do violence. We talk about football club with respect. So let's know what we think about all we have said so far concerning today. Don't forget to like our video and follow us for more videos like this. Thank you guys. We are going to end the live video right now. Don't forget tomorrow we are going to be on live talking about other news that is happening. This is a time for transfer whereby players are leaving club to join new club. Players are coming in from their old club to new club. So there are going to be a lot of news. So I decided to be coming here. If you have any question, you can be asking us through the comment section. Questions concerning any player, any club at all, we're going to be responding to it. And if you want to enjoy more on daily basis, you can join us on Facebook. We make use of Marvelous Holiday TV on Facebook on daily basis. We come alive. Just the same name, what you can see here, the same name on Facebook, the same name on YouTube, the same name on TikTok, the same name on Instagram. This is what we do. So for now on, we're going to be coming back to back on YouTube to spread football news. Thank you guys for your support. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. We talk about football close and all. Thank you. This is the end of the live video. Love you. I'm going to see you tomorrow again.